Frank, what is this? We heard that even if Georgia, if they finish counting and it's 0.5% or less, that you're not even have it called theoretically for days or even longer. What is your prognosis for when you can, where you will see the election called, the presidential election actually called? When is that?
I think the presidential election is going to be called in the next 24 hours, let's say 36 hours. And there are enough states and enough electoral votes that can be called that it's going to be very tough for the president. But then we're going to have a period where he has every right to challenge in these various precincts, in these districts, every right to challenge the validity of the vote for a while. And in terms of the Senate, we may have to wait if those 2 Georgia Senate seats go into runoff. The runoff doesn't happen immediately. The runoff doesn't happen until January. So the Senate will be seated without knowing who those 2 Senate seats will go to. And I've seen elections like this before. Voters tend to choose incumbents in a situation like that. They tend to. But you're going to see the most amount of money ever spent in American politics on Senate seats because it's literally going to determine the legislative future of this country.
And that might be we don't need to start 2021 like we're ending 2020, but that's what that would mean, doesn't it? So it's not going to be over. Not going to be over. Make it stop. I see those signs everywhere for 2020. Make it stop. It's going at least into January now, right?
By the way, Joe,
yeah,
it means that people like you and I are not going to have a great Thanksgiving or a great holiday season. It means that we're going to be talking about politics, about the elections, because we are right at razor's edge. I cannot emphasize enough just how impactful this is going to be on economic policy for the country. The fact that the GOP will be so close in the House and could actually tip the balance in a number of major pieces of legislation, and the fact that the Senate will actually be able to stand up and say enough if the president and the White House shift too far to the left. This is really bad news for the progressives and really good news for the centrists in the U.S. Congress right now.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.